changes. I'ma get it started. Please give me a pardon, cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get
Here we go. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chufu. Got a BM that keep my seats, that keep me fufu. Grew up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up. Long ways from the days I eBay valet stores. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I resage Chukwueze. Then my babies, label hit be trying to sway me. Pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me. I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership drip, you can see me leaking. Be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot, feel the spirit breathing. That's new orders, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way, Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my cotters. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. On God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect the demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen in yellow.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah. We on baby number quattro. Yeah. My whole crib look like an art show.
Bro.
Pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird. Let me fly away. Nelly for tato. Bye.
Here we go. Shot. Check out.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Here we go. Here we go. Go. Let's go.
It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet, get that boy out of there. It's a sweet, get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah. It's sweet. It's my time, I know Paddock.
Nigga.
They was yapping, I don't hear a beat. Yeah, I stepped through that spot, I don't creep. Yeah, we ain't on none of that. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. You know what I'm on. I see a crowd at the bottom, ain't with that, I climb to the peak. Don't ride no red, but they know what I'm on, they address me as chief. I be tripping waters like a reef, slid off with the bag, but I ain't no thief. It's a sweet, they ain't even have a chance. I been locked on that cash in a trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like lambs. You go tell your mans. It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet, get that boy out of there. It's a sweet, get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no game.
Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, I boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream.
Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah, but it gets me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah, down to business, I ain't playing nice.
I count this money, then I count the blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the section. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I pointed in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the go. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I made 1 million, 2 million, multi. How I made 8 figures, 8 million 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine, you dig? The sheep sleep on me, but the ghost cosign. I stopped thinking about the future, cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. The world changed. Yeah. seen my best friend's jail, but betrayal was the real pain. Damn, the world changed. Look, I built walls around the house, networking. All these bloodsuckers, I just hope this networking. Soul searching, broken hearted with my chest hurting. But I was gifted with the best cursive. I'm suffocating and my weight keep fluctuating. I showed love, how the you hating? Damn, I'm the greatest, but that's unrelated. I either overstay my welcome or I'm underrated. Lately I've been trying to wake sleepers. The fake woke and the gatekeepers. Too shallow for big fish, I stay deeper. We all gotta meet the same reaper and the same maker, even if we never touch the same paper. Made enough for a surplus, quotas, but the money brought us much closer. Used to be silent when they load up. Remember that? Now they sit around and upload them. I swear the world changed. I swear to God the world changed. Used to tell her that you love her, now you can't even remember that girl name. I swear to God the world changed. World changed.
I should have served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on the quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. 1-1. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough enough to take another. Get plenty when you get money with my run, been nothing but a stunt. I done up the bunch of them, this what got them ducking. Got them hard to have like punishment. The ones they jumping me. 35 years and they work is none of me to ever. But she won't rush me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Roll them butt off. Been up a week, why could never out hustle me? They was older, broke, but then they younger me. Back then they couldn't with me. I ain't never punt no card, I made no money off no. Stay focused, you won't live. The net is what you post on it, don't mean you a real son. All it takes for you don't get your way, and now you feel good. All it takes for you don't get paper, now you feel good. All it takes won't talk for a day, and now you feel good. All it takes for you to catch a case, and now you feel good. I swear I don't feel good. Make me feel good. I swear I don't feel good. Let them feel good. Established. I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating a West for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Commanders and the Patriots, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They already have as many wins in the second half. The Washington offense set to take over.
step by me? Spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step, 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 step by me? Who gon' step, 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 step by me?
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. I paid $100 million pension. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have $100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing twisted. Or they thought that I was just a. Now when I'm through, they call me Mister. Stop it. Big wall with some ice. Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick. So we gon' disinfect them like a right. Had that boy a big cap with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the feet. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' step. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step, 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 step by me? Who gon' step?
Hold up, listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging English and that division and sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets, you ever been in?
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Commanders in the pass.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in mired in a brutal stretch right now. Losers of 8 straight games.
Can you imagine going 2 straight months without winning a game and still trying to hold it together?
So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete. So this, Charles, on paper, is not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. On one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday. Anything can happen in this league.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll roll him out right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Robinson. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie, and they start 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Robinson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Robinson again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, yeah, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Eluding the pressure right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Okay.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dodson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we?
He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together, and he'll try to build on it here, 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It's like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now off to the races down the right side. On his horse. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., 96 yards. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly.
So here is Washington now to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Oh, he shifts past him. Still going. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Their mobile, agile quarterback. 75 yards. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, baby, get low. Here we go, shot.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So
now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Caught out left side by Robinson. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he's got Granson over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 5 at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding up. Touchdown! Kylan Granson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bust. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the... Here we go on the next drive for Washington. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Dancing to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. A short one there, caught by Granson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Rolling to his right. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are on their way to a 9-0.
93.
The Washington offense set to take over again. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing. No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, look at the juke. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense. And
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough.